What's up, guys? A few episodes ago, I announced, that I couldn't announce something yet, but today I can actually announce it because this was actually just this past Monday, and by the time you guys see it, it may have been out for a little bit, but we got to partner with an artist that I grew up with listening to named Stephen Curtis Chapman on distributing his two newest songs through our Full Circle Music label and our deal with Cobalt Music. For those of you guys who aren't aware, we've got a label now. It's distributed through Cobalt Music. They're a great international distribution service. Honestly, from what I've seen, they've got the best system in terms of technology, tracking what's going on, and they've got an amazing streaming team. So we were able to service that, and in the first week already, I think we're probably going to see close to 300,000 streams between both versions of the song, which is really encouraging. We're seeing a lot more love come from even the country music playlist, which is quite interesting. We got added on the Apple Music Top Country list and their radio station, and have honestly seen just a ton of success come from that. And I'm just excited for Stephen to get the song out. It's the song he wrote for his grandfather, who actually died fighting for our country. It's a song called We Remember. Go check it out. Go buy it on iTunes. That's honestly the best way to support Stephen, Sam's Place, his mission and his ministry, what he's doing. Go buy it on iTunes, of course. Add it to your streaming playlists. But still, in this day and age, while we are still able to buy music, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to say that. To be honest, I don't know if in 5 years I'll even have a place to direct you to buy it, which is a little bit sad, but you can be sad about it, or you can just accept that streaming's the future, and it's the present, and it's where we're at. So, but yeah, go check out that song. It's We Remember. So yeah, I just was really excited when that opportunity came across the table. And the thing that I kind of learned from that was that you sort of just have to be ready, because opportunity is going to come when you least expect it, and you're going to have to be able to act on it fast. I liken it to real estate in a hot market like Nashville, like the one that I live in. If you're in the market to buy a house, if you're an investor or a home buyer, and you have one that comes across the plate, you need to be ready to jump on it right away, because it's such a hot market. It's almost the same thing in the music business, where you have to be ready for opportunity at any given moment, and you need to be able to act on it fast. And that is one of the beauties of the modern music business, is that you can do things, you can get things done quickly. So we were able to get that. That was about a week turnaround time, which normally is not, the most ideal thing, but it was like, hey, we got this song, we want to get it out for Memorial Day. It was the next Monday, and so we made that happen. So yeah, big shout out to Stephen Curtis Chapman on that for letting us be a small part of what he's doing. I know he certainly didn't have to go with us for distribution. He could get a deal anywhere that he wants. So we were just really honored and humbled to have been asked to have been a part of that. So got to do that. We also got to hang out at the KLFan Awards last weekend. By the time you guys see this, let me think. They made us do this whole thing that we weren't allowed to post stuff to social media and blah blah blah, because it's actually a movie. The KLFan Awards, they converted it to a live theater experience. It's June 13th, 2017. So by the time you're watching this, it'll probably have already been out. But we had a blast there, and was excited to come home with the Song of the Year for King and Country. It's a song called Priceless that I was a part of. And again, that was kind of one of those, opportunity comes in the places that you least expect it. When I wrote that song, we were sitting in the back of their tour bus with our little makeshift studio, and I had my OP1, those of you guys who are a little bit of studio nerds, you'll know what I'm talking about. And those of you who don't, just Google it. Google the OP1. It's one of the most powerful little tools that I have for music creation now. And that song began, I think, by sampling, holding the OP1 up to the bus air conditioning unit, which is this crazy loud just hum in the background the entire time. So not ideal recording situations. We were like, oh, let's make the most of it. So we sampled this bus air conditioning unit. And what the cool thing you can do with the OP1 is you can pitch a sample across all of the keys. So we ended up making a synth sound out of this OP1 thing, and that's sort of the soundscape that inspired the song. And yeah, that song has gone on to do pretty big things. And yeah, just honored every time we win an award. I mean, it's always confirmation that the music is reaching people, that it's impacting people. And the awards are not why I do what I do, but they're awesome to get. Always appreciate having a little extra wall hardware for my kids to have someday. And so that was really exciting. But that's my word for today to you, is just always be looking for opportunity, because it's going to come where you least expect it, and it's going to come sometimes on a very short notice, where you just have to be ready and willing to act to make things happen. I think, again, for going back to the Stephen Curtis Chapman thing, there was one other thing I was going to say was I was actually only able to make that work because I was on a long layover in the San Francisco airport, and I needed to get it uploaded by a certain time. And I was sitting in the United Sky Lounge, and so that's where I was able to actually get it uploaded. But had I not even been on that layover, I probably wouldn't have been able to do it. So you need to be flexible and understand that circumstances are not always going to be quote-unquote ideal, but you need to just be ready for opportunity and act and strike when it happens. So that's my word for you for today. Thanks for watching my vlog. And oh yeah, can you subscribe? Like, go over right next to where this video button is and hit the subscribe button. Do it right now. It takes 1 second. And one other thing, share it with a friend, or share it on your Facebook page after you finish watching it. So have a good one.